Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Big Gauchos. The stock investing show is completely out of pocket to help put money in your pocket. I'm Austin, back with the boys. Let's go.
What's up, Big Gauchos? It's your boy, Big Gaucho Tyler. We back.
Hey, David's here. That's it.
All right, that's it.
All right.
Well, Dave's getting straight down to business, so I guess we're gonna do the same. First big order of business we got to take care of is big news out of California. We got Governor Gavin Newsom just signed an executive order that's going to ban gas-powered car sales in California by 2035. It's a pretty big announcement that just came out, and it's met with a lot of interesting, response. I'd say seems pretty divided so far, but he just decided to go through with this order and start to move it ahead after they've had 3.6 million acres of California burned this year just from the wildfires.
Wow.
So I don't know how it's going to pan out due to their large population, but electric cars are the wave of the future, I guess.
Definitely. See, the only thing is, though, with this, it's saying that there's no sales, correct? So you can still have a car in California.
No
Yeah.
new sales. Like, you can't buy a new car, but you can
Yeah, so,
trade in old cars and other stuff like that.
okay. So basically, new car sales and like dealerships are kind of, taking it in the end, but
They're
you can
out.
still have cars in California.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
could technically. Except, I mean, who knows what kind of gas-powered cars or, how efficient they're going to be by 2035, the last year in California. So, or also who knows what would even happen by then if this order would still stick.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, like you said, EV stocks are the future. So hold them, Diamond Peaks. I've been taking some major L's these past couple days, but I'm still holding it, and I know that they will go up eventually, hopefully. But yeah, I mean, if this
Hey,
goes through, this stays, definitely electric cars and those type of companies that are coming out will definitely have more value.
good
Mhm.
perseverance, great long-term hold. It's
It hurts.
a not well. It hurts now, but in 15 years, you might end up all right.
True.
But
I don't.
the go
I don't
ahead.
really know if just California doing it is really gonna make too big of a difference. I mean, I think it's definitely just gonna hurt the companies, but there's still gonna be gasoline cars in California by then, assuming everything is consistent. What'll probably end up happening if you live near a different state, you'll just drive over to a different state, buy a
Yeah,
car, and then drive back,
I
or
was
you'll
gonna
buy
say,
something.
like, that would make a huge business out of just putting car dealerships along a major interstate that's right outside of California state lines, and then you just drive it
Mhm.
back across. That's what
Yeah,
I would
Yeah.
do.
I
Or
mean,
Tesla coming out with that $25,000 model. Just
Yeah, I mean
cop a
they've
bunch of those.
they've been saying that for years though, but I hopefully because I
Yeah.
would I would love to have a $25,000 Tesla. That'd be sweet.
Dude, 2035, bro. That's
mm,
in 15 years. Who
it's
knows?
a long time from now. You're right. We don't really know what could happen, and
Yeah,
I just
whenever.
know that if it's only California, it's not gonna make really a difference at all. It just hurt the car companies.
Yeah, it is a huge market, but I agree with Dave. It's just gonna explode the auto sales in Arizona, Nevada, and like Oregon and stuff that are right next
Mhm.
to there. But the Clean Air Act is also giving California a way to establish these stricter guidelines, but they still need to get an EPA waiver. So there's a chance with trying to implement all this that something could go differently. But obviously, the oil and gas companies and car manufacturers are pretty mad about it, so, as you would expect. So
Yeah.
I think, like Dave said, I think it's just going to drive more people out of California because there's a lot of regulation, and you know all the people that aren't going to deal with that regulation are just going to pack up and move somewhere else. I mean, you got 49 other options. So
True. I mean, I sold all my oil, so all the oil companies or gas companies, no comment.
I did too. No comment. I hate USO. That's my only comment.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can pack up and move up to Alaska, live on the frontier, the
That'd be
last
sick.
frontier.
The last frontier. We can be roughnecks and do the oil rigs. Just kidding. I think I'm a little too gangly for that.
Just grow out lumberjack beards.
I wish. Just get super jacked. Just working on an oil rig every day.
Dude, heck yeah.
But hey, this could mean really good diversification long term if you got Tesla or Diamond Peak in your portfolio.
Don't buy Nikola. Don't buy Nikola.
Definitely
They're at
do not.
$17 now. I told y'all we should have bought the $20 calls.
You did.
I know.
Big sad.
Dude,
You did.
yeah.
I don't do that. I don't do those though. So it'd just be you. And
Dude, I don't. That'd be my first one, but you know, it is what it is. You think it'll go down to 10?
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah, I think it'll hit 10. I'll YOLO it tomorrow with you maybe.
dude, heck yeah.
Oh, we should have done it last episode, yeah, because they were still at like what were they at? Like
They're
30?
at 27.
God dang, dude. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Dang it.
Do $5.
$5. How much is that?
I don't know. You tell me.
We're about to find out the gauchos.
I don't have my phone on me.
Oh, dang.
We'll get Tyler to do a fact check maybe.
Cost 20 cents.
Yeah, a $5 put.
Yeah,
Well,
20 cents, and then it expires in 12 years.
I don't think you'll ever get paid out.
Wait, Tyler, see what a $10 put is like.
Here, hold on.
Let
me apply for the options thing.
No, it's all right. We can here. We can grab it later, but we'll keep you guys posted in the next segment. But while we're checking into that to see about a good buy, we also got another potential good equity stock making some waves today. Ooh. You know, we're pretty big gambling men, so we got Penn National Gaming just announced they're going to be releasing 14 million new shares coming after their Barstool Sports collaboration success. So I guess they have an exclusive sports book with Barstool that they help maintain with the software and all that. And they just hit a record 21,000 downloads per day in the first weekend, which is even higher than DraftKings. So it's pretty impressive.
Whoa.
So they're taking over.
Is this an
MJ.
app or something?
Seems like. What?
Can we download it?
The Barstool Sportsbook, yeah.
It is illegal.
We're down in Arizona, though. Yep, exactly.
Do you think MJ made a bad buy with DraftKings?
Nah, I don't.
No, not at all.
They've been around way longer. They're
also they got that ESPN deal.
Yeah. ESPN's going to be worth way more than Barstool because they're backed by Disney or owned by Disney.
That's true.
I should say. But yeah, the Penn stock. We should have taken our own advice when we were saying that they were a sleeper back in March when they were like $5, bro. Because now they just closed at $63.98 today.
Holy!
It's just so dumb. But couldn't have predicted the Barstool Sportsbook, I guess. So it's kind of a gamble.
It was a good gamble.
True. I wish I owned that.
Dude,
If you put in $10,000 at their low of $375 and you sold it today, you'd have over $150,000.
Wow.
Huge money, huge gains.
All right, we'll find another one. Diamond Peaks.
That's all right. Diamond Peak.
Yeah, you'll be saying that about Diamond Peaks. Give it a couple of years.
I give it a couple months. That merger? No, actually, when are they merging? Next month?
Yeah, this fourth quarter. So it should be probably like November, December.
Probably. Yeah, give it 2 months. We will be saying like, dang, I told you guys. I hope.
Hey man, I don't know. I hope so too. I hope you guys
It's for my sake. I doubled down.
But they're also
triple down.
Triple.
Yeah, I got to. They're even lower now.
God, you guys are crazy. But if you're trying to gamble on Penn National Gaming, the analysts are predicting they could experience a 35% growth next year. So do your due diligence, but take it how you will.
Not bad.
Not bad at all.
Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose.
In this case,
Wise words.
we lost because we were not thinking straight.
Let's go put it all on in the casino after the show, Austin. Me and you.
At the casino? All right, bet. I'll
Bet.
pick you up.
So you guys like tech stocks, right? Tech
Love
IPOs. Yeah.
Love 'em.
I do love a good tech IPO.
Not Snowflake though. Not Snowflake.
Yeah, well, there's a
Not
new one
Lemonade
coming
either.
out. New one coming out September 30th. It's called Palantir. They've been around for a little while. They've actually seen profits, which is a little bit bizarre. You don't expect that.
Well, these days you don't expect it.
You don't expect anything. Just a name.
And they're going to be listing their shares on the public exchange themselves. So they're not doing traditional IPO through some other company. So that's a little bit interesting. And they're going to be selling it for $10 a share. That's what they price it at themselves.
I'm buying.
I don't understand. Yeah, I was going to say, I don't really understand the whole data mining software thing, so I don't think I'm going to be an investor for it.
No, I'm not either. Yeah, I don't really know what it's all about, but they have two programs called Palantir Gotham. Kind of reminds me of Batman, so I like it. And then you have Palantir Foundry.
Don't know what any of that means, but those are cool names, I gotta say.
Yeah,
it sounds like Snowflake, to be honest.
Yeah, maybe a little bit, but I heard that if you buy the Palantir Gotham, you get a Batman figurine with a real life bat car.
Ooh.
Unconfirmed though.
No, that's confirmed. I just spoke to the CEO. Maybe we can resell them on StockX or something.
I mean, I'm not too sure about these tech stocks, to be honest with you guys. Last one.
I'm too scared.
Yeah. Watch, they say we're selling it for $10. Then opening day, oh my bad, $120. I'm just like, what? You just said $10.
It's not out of the ordinary, that's for sure.
Yeah, then it drops down to $50 after I impulsively sell or buy, and then I'm forced to sell.
Poor Tyler.
Yeah,
it's like a Ponzi scheme. You don't want to be hopping on the train when it's going downhill.
No, I hopped on the Diamond Peaks train when I was going up, and then I was up $300, and the next day I was down $1,000.
It's a damn shame, man. That whole SPAC train sucks,
man. The market's killing me right now. Like, I don't understand what's going on.
That's all right. We can buy puts on Nikola for maybe $15 if it's not too expensive.
I'd buy some for $12.
Why don't you just invest in some Pizza Hut Parmesan packets?
It's probably safer than the stock market at this point.
Seriously, dude. Honestly, if Diamond Peaks goes to 45, I might sell some.
Dude, we bring up like Diamond Peak and Nikola in every single story.
Dude, they're what's hopping right now. This is like the main like topics of the stock market.
No, they are. I'm not mad about it. I just think it's funny.
Also, I'm just so invested into it. Like that's all that's on my mind right now. All my other stocks are just kind of stagnant. So once this one goes up, I sell that, become liquidated, and then I wait on the drop again.
I know you guys are. I know you guys are excited.
Yeah, eventually me and Tyler will become majority shareholders in the company, and we'll be big influences on the board.
Dude, heck yeah.
Because you're the CEOs. I'm like, damn it, I should have invested. Well, maybe we should have invested in Novavax back in the day. You know, I think we doubted them from the beginning, but they got some poppin' news today. They just started phase 3 of their illness vaccine. I almost said it.
Ooh.
Gotta say illness.
Yes, that is true. So yeah, do we have more information on this? Right?
Yeah. Hold on.
Give us a lowdown, Tyler. We know you got the scientific background.
No, I do not have the scientific background. But
we need Dr. Dave too.
Dr. Dave, translate everything I just say. So basically,
remember illness.
So basically, the Novavax vaccine will introduce another technology. So the company processes uses genetically engineered cells to manufacture copies of the protein similar to the spike protein of the code of the illness.
Yeah.
So administered with the company's proprietary immune system stimulants, those particles prompted antibodies that prevent infection among lab animals. So I guess there's a pretty good sign onto that, and we'll see how it goes. So yeah, that's what I got on it.
So they're preventing the illness in animals, basically, based on their testing.
Yes.
That's very interesting. So what they're doing is they're using some kind of different cell, probably a bacteria cell, and they're making the DNA of that bacteria express a specific protein to be created, and then they're somehow harvesting that protein, and that protein is what's known as a spike protein, as Tyler said. And what that is it kind of let's see, how do I explain this? A spike protein is found on the capsule of a virus, and it's a glycoprotein. So it has two functions, pretty much. The first function is it recognizes your cells, and it kind of hooks onto it like a hook. And then the second function is it helps the virus transmit its DNA or RNA into the host cell to infect it. So what they're doing with the shot is they're giving you the spike protein into your body so that you'll make antibodies against that protein because it's not yours. And then whenever you see that same spike protein, you're going to have an immune response, which is going to destroy the virus.
Oh, so it's basically just training your cells to kill.
Yeah. And I think it's good because proteins are a lot easier to manage than what other shots usually contain, which is mRNA. So mRNA is very fragile. It pretty much explodes whenever anything happens to it. You could just leave it on the counter and it'll explode. But proteins are usually pretty stable.
Yeah, mRNA, don't you have to keep it cold?
Yeah, you got to keep it cold. You got to keep UV out of it. You got to keep. It's really hard to manage mRNA. It'll self-destroy itself essentially.
Wow. So is it a better bet to do it this way to make it more stable, just because of how detrimental the illness is?
Yeah, it's more stable as a way to transport it and make sure it's actually effective. I'm not sure what has a stronger immune response. That I'm not really too sure on. But if it is just a protein vaccination, there's really no chance of infection.
Huh. Well, it sounds like it could work pretty nicely then if it's that different.
True.
In your medical opinion, would you say this is a buy?
In my medical opinion, I'm not a medical professional. I'm interested in it for people wondering.
He's lying.
He's gonna be a doctor.
Oh, we'll see. Yeah, that's my dream. And that's what I'm gonna pursue until I get there. So I'll get there someday. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really know enough to say definitively, but I think it's definitely very promising that stuff is getting done with a shot. We definitely want to get over this and get back to normal life as soon as possible, and I think this will help out a lot.
Yeah. It seems like the results are pretty good too, that we'd have a much better chance. So should have bought Novavax when they dipped, boys.
Yeah.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
I know. The pandemic's getting the best of us. We just weren't thinking clearly.
True.
Honestly, yeah. But I mean, Novavax is getting $2 billion in federal funding. Like, I expect them to have a pretty nice looking vaccine coming up within the next month. So hopefully this passes.
Yeah, hopefully when they inject you, they get like little gold particles in there too. So kind of cool.
You just glow in the light.
It's for a little decoration.
Mm-hmm.
It's like those vodka bottles that have gold flakes on the bottom of it.
Yeah, that'd be an expensive shot.
Yeah.
No, those are really cheap because it's not much weight at all. It's like really, really small.
All
I
right,
mean,
here's
it's like
what.
micrograms.
Oh, really? So if we could just buy a bunch of bottles of those and then melt it down into a gold ring and then sell it for $1,500.
Yeah, but yeah, you would be buying a lot more vodka than it would be worth.
No, I'm gonna buy the little flakes. I'll make it work.
Well, I mean, the flakes are in the vodka.
Oh, then I'm gonna have to find another way.
We can do it. We can just buy Costco bottles and then put flakes in them and then rebottle it with like a different
What,
Uh,
what in the world?
You're thinking too hard on this.
with
No,
a different label.
I was just thinking we order the gold flakes online, like the ones that they garnish food with.
Oh, dude, you need literally
Yeah, you need a
hundreds
lot.
of hot, dude, bro. You need a lot.
And I'm
Nah, it's
pretty sure
alright, I got it.
they definitely don't sell it at a reduced rate for them. They probably sell it at a surplus for them.
Oh yeah,
Whatever.
100%.
I'll figure it out. I'm gonna have the cheapest gold ever.
Probably like 5 nanograms of gold for $20.
Nah. Nah, I'm gonna find a way to make it big. I'm gonna have a huge stack of gold bullions in my closet that I made
it.
for $10.
Yeah, I hope you do. That'd be crazy.
All right, Austin. Since I know you're math whiz,
Yeah.
what's bigger, 5 picograms or 5 nanograms?
Dog, I have no idea. I'm sure a picogram is bigger.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Final answer, nano.
Yeah, Tyler's right. It's nano.
Let's go.
Dog, I don't know. I have no idea what those units of measurements are.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I had to do it. I had to
That's
do it to you.
It's all right. It's all right. I might not be able to do that math, but I can do some other math to know that a trillion is more than a billion. And the Democrats in the House are drafting a new relief bill for 2.4 trillion, which is more than 2.4 billion, right, Dave?
True.
Very true. Very true. They don't have all the exact details on it, but we're going to see what happens.
Yeah, so they just pretty much said they're starting to work on it today. So nothing's really been done. They're just kind of saying it's going to be about $2.4 trillion. So we'll see what it actually includes. But honestly, I think it's very unlikely. It's probably not going to pass. I think personally, I don't know how they're doing it, but the reason why I don't think it's going to pass is because the Republicans in the Congress said they weren't going to even consider anything greater than $1.5 trillion. And also the Senate is going to be on recess October 12th, and that's going to be until after the election. So they only have a couple of weeks to get this done. And we know what's going on in the country right now. The Democrats, Republicans never agree with anything. So it's not going to happen. I'm being honest. I don't think it's going to happen.
No, it's not. There's a ton of political turmoil too. But on top of that, if they don't figure out a solution for the bill or for the spending bill by the end of the month, then we're gonna have a government shutdown. So they got 6 days to do that.
Dang. And I know
Yeah,
Jay Powell was saying that. Jay Powell was saying that we need more stimulus in the economy and the market. So I think he was proposing like a $5 trillion bill, but
What?
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. He wasn't proposing that, but I'm saying like he was saying that there needs to be more money in the market. So basically, print more money.
I was like, 5 trillion. I was like, bro, how did I hear about $5 trillion? He's on crack.
Dude, it's Jay Powell. He wants infinite money. Okay, let's be real here.
Oh, he really does.
It makes sense because no one's really spending money in the economy right now. The last polls I saw, the wealthy Americans and Americans that really should be spending to help stimulate the economy are just saving all their money. And the only people that were really spending money from the stimulus checks were people who actually needed to spend it on, groceries or rent or gasoline or whatever. And once they run out of money, like no one's gonna be spending money on the economy, and that's not good. It's usually how things go bad.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's a very big problem, especially with the unemployment numbers too. Like that's also not going to be very good. like also I think what you said is totally right on the money too, because it's like if everybody's getting laid off work and like not sure what's going to happen after the election and all this other stuff, and the stock market's so insane right now. I don't know. Yeah, I don't blame people for trying to hoard all their money.
Hmm. I don't know. We'll see what happens, but I hope the stimulus package gets passed. I think it's needed. I don't know if I don't know if $2.4 trillion is really needed. I don't really know.
Dude,
Maybe it is.
If they send me a $10,000 check, I'm cool with it.
No, there's no chance in hell
I know.
anybody's getting 10 grand.
Dude, I didn't even get a check, so no comment.
No comment.
Yeah, I
No
mean,
comment.
honestly, at this point, it's still like it's like an idea to me. Our debt, it just makes me so mad.
Yeah.
How much money y'all owe? Oh, I just owe a little bit of like around 30 trillion. You know, that's about it.
Yeah, how much is that per person now? Isn't that close to 100,000 per person? Like
I'm
80,000 maybe?
I'm sure it's something crazy like that, but with the low interest rate, it actually makes the debt less expensive over time. So they're really benefiting from the low interest rates, thanks to J
Wow.
Powell making everything go crazy.
Dude, do you think we're gonna go negative interest rates and just get houses for even money?
No, I don't know.
J-Pow's
Maybe.
like,
We've seen crazier stuff this year.
Yeah,
J-Pow's like, all right, so what's going to happen is we're going to make the interest rate negative 500%. So we get rid of this debt as soon as possible.
Holy moly!
Jesus.
So funny. They just pay it all off overnight, and all the creditors have to pay us money.
Yeah, all the foreign nationals who bought U.S. bonds are really upset.
Genius. Yeah, dude. I bet they're pissed right now.
Dude,
Probably.
absolutely. I mean, I'm happy. Like, I like having low interest rates because I'm gearing up to buy a house. So hopefully, things go as planned.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you gotta save to invest, and if you're saving to invest, you might as well also invest in some of these big winners, big losers, and sleepers that we got for you today.
Ooh, hit that soundtrack.
Exact Sciences Corporation. I got this up here just for Dave. We got a 26.85% gain because they just had an 86% success rate in identifying different types of cancers in their liquid biopsy test.
Wow.
Ooh, interesting. A liquid biopsy. What
Yeah, I
is
guess
that?
it's like injected into the bloodstream and it detects what type of cancer you have, I guess.
I respect
Hmm.
it.
Yeah, I'd never heard of something like that, but I thought it was pretty cool.
That is interesting. Wow.
The number one big gaucho gain overall today.
Dude, I respect it. You know, new sciences, new technologies equals massive gains.
Especially for that too. I mean, that's really good. It's really good for everybody in that case.
100%. Or
100%.
86%.
86%. And then number two, we got Darden Restaurants Incorporated. I'm sorry, I forgot to put the percentage, but it's up 8.12% today. And that's just because they had a spot on Mad Money today with Jim Cramer, and he was talking about them and saying that the longer the stimulus gets delayed, the more potential the restaurant chains are going to have to bounce back. Like the big chains, when all the local restaurants start closing up, which I didn't even think about, but he's totally right. So he thinks it's still a buy even after the whole rally today. So like essentially they're just banking on local businesses closing and the big chains being the only weathers the storm. Yeah, that's
Jesus, that's pretty morbid.
yeah, it's depressing as hell and pretty questionable investing, but it's all right. But Darden Restaurants owns a lot of your favorite chains, namely Olive Garden, which brings in about 50% of their revenue just by itself.
That is the spot.
Dude, that's my favorite. That's my favorite. I just wish the illness was over so I could, hang out there.
Truest.
Longhorn Steakhouse, Cheddar's Scratch Kitchen, Yard House, Capitol Grill, Seasons 52, Bahama Breeze and Eddie V's. I've never heard of Seasons 52 or Bahama Breeze. I just found out about that today.
Yeah, I haven't heard of none of them except for Olive Garden and Longhorn.
Yeah, I've only seen Cheddar's once in Chandler. I've just driven by it, but I
have
don't
some
think
in
they have them in
Tucson.
Arizona.
No, they got
They
some in
do?
Tucson. Yeah.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's pretty decent. I mean, it's just like modern food, I guess.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So it's just like American food.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just standard. I don't know, nothing special, but it's pretty good.
It's
What
like
is special?
low quality chilies.
No, I think it's better than Chili's. Better than Chili's, definitely.
All right.
Ooh.
What is it, T?
Blazing wings. Those are really special.
Those are gross.
Definitely.
Yeah. Blazing challenge this Saturday. Be there or be square.
Guys are insane.
We love the blazing sauce so much that we're gonna buy probably about 20 milliliters, and we're gonna put them into a syringe and inject them into our veins and see what happens.
Probably
No.
explosion.
We'll probably
Spontaneous
die.
combustion. Yeah, that'd be gross.
Definitely.
What is he? 12 blazing wings in 6 minutes.
Man, the big loser is gonna be your stomach after that.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Nah, my stomach is made of iron or something. I don't know.
Yeah, you got it right. But speaking of the stomachs being the big losers, that's not the only big loser we got up today. We got CarMax coming in at number 1, down an even 11%. I think everyone knows CarMax, national used car dealer.
Rip.
Big rip.
Probably because of the California news.
Could be.
Probably, yeah.
Or just people aren't buying cars right now. Or they're choosing to buy new cars because the interest rates are so cheap.
Or they're just biking. Why drive when you can bike? Unless you live in Arizona when it's like 110 degrees every single day.
There's still people that do it. You can bike to Cheddar's.
True. You can bike from U of A to ASU.
Oh my goodness.
So that's like 200 miles.
No, not that many. It's probably, I
150.
don't know, 100, 120, 130.
Holy crap. That's too
Actually, that's
many.
in Tempe. That's probably only like 110. I bet you it's 110.
Not bad, bro. Not bad. But,
Definitely. What's number 2?
I've never heard of them before, actually.
Nicola Corporations.
Ricola.
Nicola.
Down 9.69%. Yeah, they dropped all the way to 1910. I know we were talking about that a little earlier, but make sure you buy some $12 puts on Nicola tomorrow. Quick disclaimer.
1910. That's like 1911, which is World War One. Coincidence?
Not at all. Also, M1911.
M1911. Nicola.
Yeah. That's a
Trevor
gun
Milton.
because they got
Step
shot down. Oh, well, I think we're going in different directions.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, Nicola, you're gonna go to $5, stated by Osti. So just get ready.
Hope so. It's gonna be the next Hertz. Just wait on the come up.
Dude, their stock literally when they first came out peaked at $65, $70.
Yeah.
I'd love to meet that guy in the comments.
I know.
Dude, actually, excuse me. 93.99 was the 52-week high.
I know someone who bought it pretty high. Not that high, but they bought it high, and then I don't think they got out. I think they're very sad right now.
Oh yeah, I think it was Joe. He bought it like $65 or something.
It was like what's his name? Joe Allen.
Something like that.
Joe Breeze.
Joe Breezy.
Dreezy Breezy.
I'm gonna need a nap while I'm waiting for Nicola to see if they'll crash or not. So let's check out some sleepers. Costco is at number one. I know we said they're pretty much recession proof, and they are, but they got about a 27% profit increase this quarter. So there's still money to
Wow.
be made.
Dang. Yeah, Costco is popping. Whenever I go to Costco, especially now, it's insane. It's like I don't even know. There's just so many people there. It's insane. I don't know. I don't understand how it's so busy.
I don't know, bro. They're literally preparing for the apocalypse.
True. If I'm going anywhere for the apocalypse, it's Costco. That's my spot.
Bro, everything's cheap. You can stock up. You got plenty of time to, use all that food you bought in quarantine.
Oh, yeah.
Makes sense.
I love Costco.
I do too, man. That's a great one.
Mhm.
I also love Cheesecake Factory.
Ooh, I've never been there.
You ever been
Missing
to
out.
Cheesecake?
Well,
No.
the food is pretty mid tier, but the desserts are pretty cool.
High tier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
high tier.
Honestly, the menu's like almost too big. Just the food, like not including the desserts, is probably like 7 or 8 pages.
Wow.
Yeah. So if you
And
include the
that's like
desserts,
both sides, so like probably like 14 to 16 pages.
yeah,
Props to those cooks.
I know.
Bro,
So
I know.
if you're including the dessert menu, it's probably about as thick as the Bible.
It's bad. It's bad, dude. Tyler, we gotta go there for a challenge video. We'll get some gumbo or jambalaya and cheesecake.
Dude,
Yeah.
for our 100th subscriber, we'll get it.
Ooh, spicy.
Yeah, we're almost there, guys. If you're listening, please subscribe to the channel. We're on our way to break 100.
100th subscriber will take you to Cheesecake Factory. But
Take you to Chuck E. Cheese's, put you in the fun pit.
yeah, can we edit that to make it say Chuck E. Cheese?
Sure.
Quick disclaimer: Cheesecake Factory is actually just Chuck E. Cheese. But they're just predicting that Cheesecake Factory could also get a run up because it's the same industry of restaurants as all the Darden's restaurants that are going through the roof today. And they got not only the Cheesecake Factory, they also have the Grand Lux Cafe, and that's about half and half on those locations. And one restaurant they also own for some reason called Rock Sugar Southeast Asian Kitchen, and all the Fox restaurants in Arizona. So a lot of your favorites: Blanco, Juby True, Doughbird, Flower Child, Olive and Ivy, all of those. So they got
Solid.
some pretty money picks.
Yeah, that actually is a pretty wide
Portfolio.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, they're stacked.
So you gonna buy some
All right.
cake?
Dude,
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy some cake. I don't know if I want to buy Cheesecake Factory.
I want to go to Cheesecake Factory. You reminded me how
Dude,
good that
I've
food
never
is.
been. I need to go.
I'll take you. We'll take you.
We'll go on a double date.
Double date? Okay, yeah, I'm
Double
down.
date.
Yeah,
Heck
let's
yeah.
do it.
You're welcome to triple date.
Yeah, I'll pass on that.
Dave can be the mediator,
Yeah, the mediator.
but maybe Dave can mediate this next stock. We got lastly, we got General Motors, just because of sheer stupidity. Because they gave Nicola a ton of money, their stock is pretty much crap today. So buy the dip, because hey, they got bailed out in 2008. So I'm sure a bunch of boomers will get it bailed out again, and you won't lose any money anyway.
I agree.
Chevys.
Yeah, you
GM is
might
putting.
actually go ahead.
I was saying is GM partnering with Diamond Peaks, or they're just buying the factory from Diamond Peaks for Diamond Peaks?
Diamond Peaks it's Lordstown Motor that bought their factory.
Oh, okay. But I mean,
Lordstown Motors
merger.
just bought they just bought an old GM factory for their
Yeah.
company.
Okay, I got you. GM needs to back up Diamond Peaks. What are they doing?
They already wasted and lost all their money on Nicola because their stock's going in the garbage.
I think whoever's in charge of GM is a little bit brain damaged, and I don't think Diamond Peaks wants that energy.
Dude, they're gonna fire him, and then GM's gonna pull out of the deal, and then sponsor.
Stock's gonna go $5.
Peak.
It's gonna be
Exactly.
ugly. It's gonna be very
Dude,
ugly.
I'm calling it, bro. They're gonna pull out of the deal.
Probably at this point, the
Dude,
thing's going to crap.
we have to put a putt on the Nicola.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm down
Honestly,
to do it.
I would be down if BMW would partner with Diamond Peaks. That'd be kind of cool.
Dude, I'd be all for that. Their stock would be over 200.
Big I8 gains.
Yeah, so we'll write the owner of BMW a nice letter urging them to consider an offer. We'll see that we're mediators in this deal.
Yeah, we'll take a nice commission from them. We'll also take a nice commission from our favorite sponsor of all time, Anchor. So let's hit that ad, and they'll tell you all about some cool podcasting stuff. Ooh, all right. Big Gaucho Tyler is on a 2-day kill streak, and there are no new additions to the bankruptcy boneyard.
Wait, really? You won 2 in a row?
Yeah, I
Tyler
won
did.
last one, and then I won today.
I won 4 in a row. You know, I don't know what the record is or anything, but
That's 4.
Probably,
That's
it's probably
fine.
that.
knock on wood.
I was at
Bro.
3, and then you took me over.
Yeah, because last week I won 4 out of 5 days. I got Monday, and then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Kanal got Tuesday, and then I got Monday. So that was 4. And then it was Dave on Tuesday, or no. Yeah, it was Dave on Tuesday, and then Tyler was today and
Wednesday, Thursday.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. And I just want to make the announcement that Tyler, Big Gaucho Tyler, is not in last place anymore. Let's go.
Ooh,
I mean, you
he's-
still are, but you're tied for
You're-
last.
You're
I'm
tied for 3rd.
I'm tied for 3rd, so it's technically not
True.
last.
True, you are tied for 3rd.
So we're back, and we're better than ever because we're coming for you, Dave. We're only 11 away.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Dang, it's really surprising that Canal's just taking the L's every single day, essentially.
Dude, I know he was kicking our butts by like 20 points, and we all of us had the biggest comeback of all time.
Dude, Canoa had 20 when I had 11
Yeah, dude, I remember I had
or
like
10.
10 because I was barely ahead of Tyler. I had like 12, and you and Dave and Canal both had like 25. They were like neck and neck, and then Dave won like 20 days in a row, and now he's got 34 points. Now he's 11 ahead of Canal.
Jesus.
Insane.
All right.
It is what it is.
What do you think, Tyler?
All right. I'm thinking 27, 124.88.
27, 124.88. So a little bit of a bump.
27. What did I say again?
4.
I don't know.
24.88.
124.
27, 124.88.
Yes, sir.
I got 26, 815.44. Just a random number I came up with just now.
I like it. Good decimals in it.
Thank you, my guy. May or may not be today's number.
David, what are you thinking? You're going up or are we going down? Bull gang?
You going
Bear
up
gang.
or down? You going up?
And then you go down.
I think we're thinking different.
You're going
songs.
up on a Tuesday.
I think it's going to go up, so I'm going to say 27, 250.
Woo! That's some big
Ooh.
gains. That's like 400 points.
We going up on a Tuesday.
Got your girl in the cotton sheet shoes.
Hey.
I miss Vine, bro.
Just remember, guys, November 4th?
Fifth.
Is that 5th?
Fifth.
Yeah. Well, the day after is the
24,000
fifth.
dip. 24,000.
No matter who gets elected, it doesn't even matter.
It's going down to 24.
12,000.
Oh my god.
You know, the
Yeah.
biggest percentage dip in the history of the United States.
25%.
I think it's possible.
68.384%.
Dude,
Dow Jones loses over half its value in one day.
Dude, you know how extremely happy I'd be.
Dude, I would be too.
I'd buy
I'd be jumping up
everything.
and down. Dude, I'd ball out at Cheesecake Factory and just be ordering like huge bottles and like every dessert. every item on the menu.
Dude, I put 50,000 in the market literally that day.
Tyler's like,
Probably
I'm
too.
going to the bank, taking out a huge loan. I don't even care.
Dude, I don't
Tyler's
even
like,
care.
yeah, I'm gonna buy all this on margin. I don't care.
I would.
Jesus.
Put it all on a credit card at 25%.
Absolutely not.
Put all of the stock buys on a credit card and that at 25% and use all the money you put on 25% on margin, so you have even more debt on top of that. You're just crippled.
I'd sell my soul away for that.
Tyler's like, I'm declaring bankruptcy.
Dude, seriously, I'd have to.
Am I too crazy? Well, guess you guys are gonna have to come back and find out as we get closer to this contested election. I want to thank everyone for listening. We hope you enjoyed the show. Leave us a voice message on anchor.fm/gauchos or biggauchos.com. If you want to send us an investing tip, we might play it on the show. Tyler, disclaimer, please.
All right, Big Gauchos, just a quick disclaimer that we are not licensed brokers and that everything said on this podcast is our opinions from our experiences. We are not liable for any loss of gains, but we are directly liable for all major gains. But with that being said, please do your research. Please know what you're investing in. Do your due diligence. Please invest safely, Big Gauchos. Now, with that being said, please like and subscribe. We're about to break 4,000 views on the channel. Yay!
Woo!
So we're growing every day because of you guys, and we can't thank you guys enough. So every day is a great day to make some money. Now, with that being said, Dave, please let the viewers know our amazing Instagram.
Yeah. So the Instagram is at Big Gauchos. Go check it out. You will be very happy. You know, it's one of the few social medias that will actually improve your life. You know, like Twitter. If you get Twitter, it's going to have a negative impact on your life for sure. But if you go to the Big Gauchos Instagram, it'll have some positive impacts on your life.
I agree. I heard it's
100%.
very good for your health. 1 out of 1 Dr. Dave's recommend it. But make sure you also give us a listen on streaming. Send a time code to a friend with something cool that you learned. We are available on Apple, Spotify, Anchor, YouTube, Google, Pocket Cast, Breaker, Radio Public, Overcast, or your own RSS feed. Add us anywhere you want to get your podcast. And make sure if you're listening on Apple Podcasts, especially, leave us a rating 1 to 5 stars. We do not accept anything less than 4.5 stars. So make sure you're leaving those huge reviews only. Give us a written review. Tell us something you liked about the show and who's your favorite Big Gaucho. Ooh, better say all of us. And on that note, boys, we got anything else to add?
No.
Make some money.
Yeah, make some money.
Buy Diamond Peaks. Buy the dip. Buy the dip. Buy the dip.
Buy all those dips. Good night from Arizona. We hope you made money today.